Well, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Celisa, also known as the Beautiful Me. And here on my channel, I have been doing quite a bit of manifestation and law of attraction videos. In my recent videos, I speak about how important it is to keep our vibrations to keep our vibrations high, or keep our frequencies elevated, or basically in simplistic terms, how to remain happy. And that is an important step in attracting the things that we want. We have to be in the most positive space in order for the universe to radiate that positivity back to us. Today's video is inspired by a follower who watched one of my videos, and she asked me if it was possible for me to do a video on day-to-day how to keep our vibrations high. Her name was Jamie. Thank you for watching, Jamie. Thank you for the question, and this answer and video is for you. If you also would like to find out how to keep your vibrations high, or at least how I do day-to-day, then stay tuned and keep watching. This video is going to be all about things that help me to elevate my vibration on a day-to-day basis. I was listening to an interview with Michael Bernard Beckwith. I'll link the video down below if I can find it. In this video, he did say that there are times when even he's not in his happiest place, and I consider him one of the great spiritual leaders of our time. I also heard Oprah say that she doesn't find that joy just comes to her, easily. It takes effort, and I think the same goes for all of us. So the first step I would say is to recognize and be aware of your feelings, because your feelings are your guidance system as to what vibration you're on. If you're feeling not at your highest vibration, the first thing to do is recognize it so that you can implement something that can raise your vibration on a day-to-day basis. Now, it's best if you can get in the habit of just automatically practicing some of these steps first thing in the morning. That way, your vibration will already be raised for the day. If you start off on that, as Abraham Hicks says, that high-flying disc, then your day will go a lot smoother, and it's easier to maintain that momentum than it is to pick it up once it's already down. These items that I'm going to list about raising your vibration or just helping you to get into a more joyous state, they come in no particular order. I use them all at different times for different reasons. Sometimes I gravitate towards one, and another time I'll gravitate towards something else. Sometimes I use a combination, and sometimes it only takes one to raise my vibration. The first one would be meditation. Now, I know meditation is not the easiest thing to practice until you begin to practice it. It's called a practice for a reason. It takes time to build up the ability to really just clear your mind and connect with God or source or the universe. However, anything we practice again and again, we will master. Meditation is no different. So there are some apps that I shared previously. One of them is called Simple Habit. In that app, it does allow you to do 5-minute and 10-minute meditation sessions, very specific to the things that are going on in your life. But the good morning meditation sets me off on a right foot every time. The other meditations that I love to do, one is a meditation on a YouTube channel called Mind Valley. The creator of the channel and the company, his name is Vision, and he has a 6-phase meditation process. Always sets my day off in a positive direction whenever I do that meditation. I'll try to link the video for his meditation below. In his 6-step guided meditation, he goes through 6 phases, each about 3 minutes, which lead up to the 20-minute video. The first one is about compassion. The next one is helping you to have guided intention towards gratitude. The third phase is about freedom from negative charges and forgiveness. The fourth phase is about creative visualization. The fifth phase is setting an intention for your day. And the last and final phase is asking for a blessing. I find that this meditation, because it's guided and such short phases, it helps me to stay engaged throughout the whole meditation process, first thing in the morning, and to set out the best intention for the day. Number 2 is music. Music holds such a high vibration, and depending on what type of music you enjoy, that's what you would listen to. I'm very intentional about the music that I pick whenever I'm using music to raise my vibration. I'm not just turning on the radio and jamming to the latest, hip hop or R&B song that's on. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about specifically selecting a song that I know makes me appreciate, makes me have gratitude for my life, makes me remember my call to do more and to do better. Sometimes they're spiritual songs and sometimes they're not. I remember, just as an example, I listened to Jasmine Sullivan Burn, which is a love song. And I listened to that song again and again when I was manifesting love in my life. It put me in the best, highest vibration of what it's gonna feel like whenever I just let the love that I found, let that feeling of love out. There's another song that's a spiritual song, and it's by Hezekiah Walker, and it's the song Grateful. And whenever I play this song, it reminds me to be grateful. And as I'm listening to the song, I'm purposely trying to envision all the things I'm grateful for. I'm envisioning my children's face, my sister, my mother, my boyfriend. I'm thinking about the people at my job who make me happy and how I'm so grateful that I have a job to go to. I'm grateful that I have a car, that I'm able to walk, that I can make YouTube videos and get the beautiful comments that I get from each and every one of you. I'm thinking of that as I'm playing the song. Here's a little snippet of the song for you.
I am grateful for the things that you have done. Yes, I'm grateful for the victories we've won. I could go on and on and on.
See what I'm saying? It's my song that motivates me. Now this might not be the song that motivates you, but for me, it's a song that reminds me that I'm protected and provided for, and the things of my heart can be mine. There's different songs for each mood, and there's different songs for each person, but I definitely will say, find the inspiring music for you and what it is that you're trying to achieve. Play that and be mindful while you listen to it. The third thing I would say is using YouTube as a tool to have access to some of the greatest spiritual leaders. We don't always have the time or the finances to go to a ton of seminars. I enjoy going to them. I do pay to go to some, but a lot of times the greatest spiritual teachers have already put snippets of their seminars or teachings or interviews online, and they're at our disposal free here on YouTube. What spiritual leaders do I personally listen to? I definitely listen to Abraham Hicks. There's tons of quick meditation, morning meditations. Sometimes I listen to her just seminars where she's coaching other people about relationships or about money, because in me hearing her talk to them, basically she's speaking to me. She can speak to you too if you find the video that has the topic that interests you. All you have to do is go to YouTube and search Abraham Hicks money, Abraham Hicks relationship, Abraham Hicks morning meditation, whatever it is that you're looking for. I also like listening to Michael Bernard Beckwith, and he has a church called Agape in California, in Los Angeles, and I like listening to some of his talks online. I purposely seek out interviews that he has done or seminars, pieces that he's taught online, just so that I can gather as much knowledge as I can, because a part of me raising my vibration is learning something new. Learning something new excites me. So I definitely learn from spiritual teachers, and while I'm listening to them, it raises my vibration and it helps me to feel joyous that I have access to these things. The next thing I do to help keep my vibration up all day is random acts of kindness. And I know this one seems like, what? But it really does help you to stay in the best mood. First of all, each time that you're being kind to someone, you're getting more than you're giving. Sometimes I'll pay for someone's lunch while I'm in line, help an elderly person at my work get their food tray when they didn't think they could reach it. It can be something small or something large. And And it doesn't always cost money. Sometimes it's something simple as someone asking me to borrow my phone to make a phone call, and I tell them, sure, here, because their phone died. Or letting them borrow my charger while I'm working. You know, it's something simple, but it's random acts of kindness that people don't expect. And possibly they ask you for it, but they don't expect that you will actually do it for them. And they're so appreciative. That radiates back to you and keeps you at a high vibration. So look for those opportunities to just be kind to one another. Do I let cars that are about to cut me off come in? Sure. No reason to cut me off. You can come on in. I'll just let you in because I'm not in a rush. I'm on time to get to work. And there's no sense in being aggressive against one another because we all really are connected. So remembering that keeps me at my highest vibration. Talking with friends. Do you know, just last night, I had one of the best conversations with an old friend of mine. Her name is Summer. She called me out of the blue because she had been watching my YouTube videos, and I think she's a subscriber to my channel, I'm not sure, but that's neither here nor there. She called me to tell me she manifested something specific and she wanted to share. And as we started our conversation about that, it's almost like we just connected spiritually. She uplifted me, and I believe I uplifted her as well. And sometimes speaking with positive, like-minded people is a way that you can keep your vibration high. I wasn't really low when I spoke to her, but definitely after I spoke to her, my vibration was raised that much more. And I was inspired to include that as a part of ways that you can raise your vibration. Just from one conversation with a true friend who's like-minded and positive like myself. One other way that I want to say that raises my vibration is when I get feedback from everyone on my videos. It reminds me that I'm giving for a reason. It's almost like getting a compliment or an accolade at work. You know, I get those too, but they're not as meaningful to me as the comments that I get on my YouTube videos, especially the ones related to the law of attraction. It makes me feel like if I'm just helping one person and that person just helps one other person, how quickly the positivity can spread. I'm going to give you about 20 simple practices that you can do each day that will help you to raise your vibration as a bonus to this video. As far as self-care, there's things like exercise, spend time in nature, pray. Say yes. Ooh, this one reminds me of a podcast I listened to on OWN. what is her name? Shonda Rhimes. She wrote a book called The Year of the Yes. And she spoke about how she started to say yes and her life changed drastically just from adding the word yes to her vocabulary. So say yes. Eat and drink healthy. Make peace with the present. Ooh, that's a good one. Go for a walk. Watch a funny movie or show. This one's a good one. I try not to watch scary movies. I'm not a scary movie person. I don't like the fear factor. It's just not a factor for me. But I love to watch a good love story that puts me in the mood. I love a comedy that keeps me laughing. It helps to keep me on the positive note. So watch a good funny movie. That's a good one. Take a bath or a shower. Cook your favorite meal. And this one's for me. I love to cook my favorite meal, but I also like to go out and have a good meal. So that's one that definitely raises my vibration. Dress nicely. I mean, it seems so obvious that the way you dress on the outside is going to help to elevate how you feel on the inside. But some of us just forget it. Dress nicely. That's something that can help to raise your day-to-day vibration. Give 5 compliments to others. I used to have the hardest time complimenting people, and not anymore. I don't know, something shifted about maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and now I give compliments everywhere I go. If I like your hair, I'm not afraid to say, your hair is cute, girl. If I like your shoes, I'm like, your shoes are so cute, or where did you get those? Those are adorable. You have the prettiest smile. You have the nicest, welcoming, warm eyes. I've given so many people genuine, heartfelt comments, but you know what? It radiates back to me, and people give me compliments all the time, which only raises my vibration even more. Socialize with positive people. Allow yourself to be less than perfect. That's a good one. And back to where we started, recognize your inner voice, especially if it's speaking negatively, and change it. Remember, it's your job to manage your happiness. No one else can do that for you. They can't destroy it, and they can't increase it. Only you can. So find the things that bring you joy, practice those things, be mindful of your emotions as your guidance system, and you too can stay on a high vibration, thus getting closer to the things that you want and having a happier life. All right. I hope this video helped you in some way. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Not only does it help me, but it helps others because my video will be suggested and therefore other people can benefit from it as well. It's a part of giving. All right, well, take care. Thank you for watching and have a great day.